Okay, so now we're going to talk about, after reviewing the data, we can review this in real time with our patients, even between lateral, ralp, and larp. Sometimes I'll look at the data in between. But after we've reviewed it and we've completed everything we want to complete, we're ready to move on to creating a report that we can scan into the patient file. So I'm going to click Report here on the left side after collect and review, and it populates this. Now, on this right side here, this is what you're looking at to print, to then scan into your patient chart. It should have a lot of the information already populated for you. It's going to call it a vestibular dynamic report. It's got our university information, phone number and fax number here. It will have the patient information listed as well, and then it's going to have all your tracings after that. So we've got your laterals here is all we have. So whatever you have tested obviously will be here. But if we also run ralp and larp, it will show those tracings underneath. So it'll be a total of 6 tracings, and then you'll have your gain graph here off to the side as well. You can go over here on the left side and change what kind of information you want to have on it. I usually don't change these, but you can certainly add additional or take out additional information as well. I can even go in and add symptoms. So if this was really a good system to put information in patient case history, if you were using this to print for case history purposes, you could go through and click the different case history reports, and as I'm clicking different things, you should see it populate up here under symptoms. So it's going to list all the symptoms that we select here in this chart. So I could select a whole bunch of things, and it should just continue to populate those over here on the report. So it's going to add those. I can also just deselect those and move on as well. Then we have the impressions section. So again, I could add impressions if I wanted. This is also very specific. I usually don't add any of this to the report because we just write our own report, but I could add these in as well. So I could have some impressions. Remember, I could have had some symptoms listed, so it lists all those out. And then macros, I can put some specific information about things that I observed during the testing. A lot of these are for if I'm running any kind of V&G testing on this system, but you can just add in information. Again, we really don't do that here at the USA Speech and Hearing Center, but other clinics might utilize this to help with their report writing. We just write a separate report. And so once you're done, once you're happy, again, I don't normally add all this, but we can leave it in for now. I'm going to go to the print here in the top left, and I'm going to hit print. And then we're going to connect whatever printer we want here, and then we will print from there. And so we will have our report printed and ready to go, and then you'll scan that into your patient chart. Once we're done with that, we can exit out of the software. You can either exit in this top right, or you can go to the bottom left here and exit the software with the log out button. So you have a couple of options of how to exit out of the software. And now you have completed your VHIT testing and report.